What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So the next game in the Premier League for Arsenal will be against Tottenham, and we all know how much we look forward to this particular fixture. So this time around things will certainly be a bit different. Of course, Tottenham are coming off of a back of a 2-2 draw against Liverpool, which was a hard-fought draw for them, in my opinion. They shouldn't have got anything out of that particular match, but of course the ref was certainly on their side, and he ended up awarding a penalty late into the game. But the main focus will be the game against Arsenal, and this will be played at Wembley. So we know how poor our away record has certainly been recently. Of course, this whole season, our away record has been absolutely abysmal. But we obviously have got one over Spurs already this season. We certainly did beat them at home. It was a comfortable victory. It was a 2-0 victory. And they didn't have a chance at all to be sniffing around. Harry Kane was shut out of the game, and they couldn't get anything to go or anything to happen for him, really. So my expected starting 11 for this game, really, I would say I wouldn't want to see any changes, to be honest. The last starting 11 that went out in the last game, the one we ended up winning 5-1 against Everton at home, would be sufficient enough for me. Of course, Cech is certainly a massive doubt due to the injury he did pick up in that particular game. So in goal, would obviously be expecting either Cech or Ospina. Ospina came on and he did certainly put in a good shift. He was comfortable in goal. He did have much to do, really, as the game was nearly done. At right back, so it seems as if we've gone back to the back four full time now. At right back, I would like to see Hector Bellerin continue in the middle of the park. I'd like to see Mustafi and Koscielny. However, Mustafi was a bit sketchy at the start of the game against Everton. He didn't look confident at the start of the game, but he certainly have been growing on me throughout the whole season. He's been putting in some decent performances, but lack of consistency. That's what worries me the most. That's what I've been talking about pretty much all season, just the lack of consistency from the defence. So he will certainly be partnered with Koscielny unless anything arises between now and the kickoff. At left back, that's a bit of a tricky one. Again, Monreal came off at 45 minutes. That was at half time, so hopefully he will be fit to come back on. If not, I'd like to see Kolasinac. He did have a bright start to the season, but it seemed as if his performances have certainly dipped in recent weeks. He did pick up an injury, so I'm guessing he's still kind of recovering from that particular injury. If not, I'd like to see Maitland-Niles in that particular position. In the middle of the park, Ramsey got a hat-trick. Did put in a decent performance again during the weekend. I'd like to see Jack Wilshere come back into the fold. So in his place, we'll obviously take out Alexis, who did have a good game against Everton at the weekend. But I'd like to see Jack Wilshere come back into the team. He's made 26 appearances overall during this season, so his stats are not too bad at all so far this season. He has been ill recently. I'm not too sure if it's an illness or he'd actually picked up a little knock, but we saw him come on against Everton in the second half of that particular game, and he didn't look that sharp. He didn't look as if he was match fit. But with another 60-70 minutes against Tottenham, hopefully he can actually regain his full fitness. Up top, I don't want to see any changes at all. I want to see Ozil remain in the team. I want to see Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan. Their performance against Everton was absolutely fantastic, and there's a positive vibe around the club at the moment. So I want to see those three remain up top. My only concern, again, this has been spoken about in the media, is Lacazette. Lacazette found himself on the bench. He hasn't completed 90 minutes on many occasions this season, but Aubameyang, fresh into the team, completed 90 minutes last weekend against Everton. So it's yet to be seen what's really going to pan out with this particular situation. But that's my expected starting 11. I believe at home at Wembley, Spurs will definitely be giving us a very hard game. But I'm expecting us to come away with another 2-0 victory. That would be my score prediction for that particular game. As usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.